What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today we are bringing a W back home. Reason why is because we have a no item run. We have the super tech against extreme AGL. Very, very difficult. And also, speaking of super battle road, guys, I will leave a link down below. I was in a podcast with the famous Gacha Talkster. So guys, definitely make sure you check out that link. Show some love on the video. I also sub to the boy because he's very close to 500 subs. So make sure y'all check the link down below and tell him I sent you as well here. Alright, so back to the video. And also before we start, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very, very good day today. So today, as you can see here, we have a very wonky team here. Well, not very wonky, but we did bring Jocko. Now Jocko is needed in this run here. The reason why, because he will set the pace here. So we got very lucky. We start off with Jocko here. As you can see here, I did bring the LR Hercule. Now, LR Hercule is a fantastic unit here. Definitely want to rainbow this unit here. This, I will prove that this free-to-play LR, you should definitely rainbow because he has a 50% chance to dodge. He lowers attack by 22%, and he also greatly raises attack and defense on his 18 key, and he can hit for like 2 million. So he is a very, very good unit here. So as you can see here, we got, because of Jocko here, we are able to lower Vegeta's attack here. Now, why this is important is because you'll see the difference between Vegeta and Nappa once they hit Gohan. Gohan does, tank very, very well, but even in Extreme Super Battle Road, he is not that invincible, okay? Because these super attacks, they hit very, very hard. Even if you stack your attack like 1 or 2 or 3 times, he will still take a lot of damage here. So now you can see we take 3 figures with Vegeta, and then Nappa, because we didn't lower his attack, we took 22k. So that's really like a big, big difference. This is why Jocko is very, very good, because it will allow you to set the pace for your other characters here. Alright, so there we go. We take double figures. And now we're just going for Vegeta because Vegeta does attack the most. So I definitely want to take care of his HP here. Alright, and then we get super tier. So you can see here we take 150k, which is a lot because my LR Oob here, he's only 79%, but he does have 50% support TN. And we also have here Cold Judgment, which is a defensive link here. So now you can see here we almost die here because again, no one's really built like Gohan here. But because of that, we were very lucky because our HP is below 30%. So this allow, that makes sense? It allowed us to heal up with the Gohan here. Now my Gohan, he's rainbowed, and honestly, I don't really like this card because he's very inconsistent. But he did come through with the clutch clutch moments here in this run here. Because I have 17 dodge in this character because he does have a medium chance to stun here, but again, no one's really built like Gohan except for Hercule. Hercule is actually very, very good here. But he has 17 dodge in that unit, and sometimes he doesn't dodge at all, which makes me frustrated because he also, in his passive, he has a medium chance of dodging as well here. So here we go. We got very, very lucky that no super attacks in the front, so we are able to take out Raditz here. And then now we take double figures because Vegeta is not really important here because we did lower his attack many, many times here. So then you can see here, Gohan still takes 139 if we do not lower the attack. And he already did 2 super attacks. So again, that's a very big difference here. We do get the stun with Gohan, which is very, very good. And then Hercule, he should be able to lower attack by 22% for 3 turns here. Okay, no. So it's next turn, which is fine. So now, as you can see here, Jocko is a very key unit in this run here. The reason why is because we need to have his passive activate once we go to the next stage, and that's really the key, is that we have to manage Jocko here because Jocko will allow us to set the pace here. So as you can see, I do keep him on rotation, and then I do have to float off LR Oob here because I don't have 2 healers on the same rotation here. So now we go for Nappa here. Okay, and then you can see here Jocko still takes a lot of damage, 102k. As long as Vegeta did not super, we were pretty much good to go. And then we should take care of you here. Yep, so Nappa is gone. And now we have the LR Oob here go for Vegeta and lower the attack here. So now we're looking very, very good. And the reason why is because, the additional super is that next turn we are going to finish off Vegeta. And on top of that, we are also going to have Jocko starting next stage here, which is very, very good. So I definitely want to keep him on rotation, and I float off the Kid Gohan. The reason why I'm floating off Kid Gohan is because I don't have the double healing because it would be a waste of a heal. So definitely want to keep Oob and the Kid Gohan out of place here. Alright, so there we go, and now we take care of Vegeta. Now we're going to lower his attack even more with TN, and then Gohan should take care of business here. Alright, so there we go. And then here comes Gohan, 2.3. Now there is a very big difference before and after he super attacks, because in this form here, he does have to get hit first, and there's a significant attack increase. Alright, so now this is looking very, very good. And I also noticed that our HP is at 40% exactly. Now this was a very big gamble. So as you can see here, we do start off with Jocko and we do stun the enemy. So the thing that's good about this is that we're going to have Hercule go for Frieza, lower the attack by 22% because he does attack the most. So at least at Gohan next turn, he is going to have the chance to tank it way, way better. Alright, so here I go. I'm making sure that I do not get any key spheres of the same type because I do want to stay at that 40%, so we do heal up here. Alright, so unfortunately Gohan does not get a super attack here, but I was hoping that maybe in the hidden potential system that he would get that additional super. But again, it's all RNG here. So here comes Hercule. Now also on his 12 key, he could stun for 2 turns here, which we don't get, but that's completely fine here. Alright, so there we go, and now we get the transformation. So now we're looking very, very good here. And also we have 50% support TN. Now these 50% supports, they are crucial if you're trying to do a no item run. And the reason why is because they're your only means of healing here. Now we do have other units that heal, but again, they're like not as easy, right? Where TN, if you give it to Gohan when he stacks his defense, it is a very, very big healing boost in your run here. So I do actually go for Frieza here, and I just prioritize Frieza because he is the biggest threat here. And even though we do get supered, which I'm not too sure if we do here, at least we have Gohan next turn, so we could heal up all our HP. Alright, so my number 1 priority is to go for Frieza because he's the biggest threat, and hopefully King Cole does not super attack the front here. So here we go, we got very, very lucky, and then you can see the big, big difference. You can see here that Cole is doing 22k and Frieza is doing like 4 digits. So again, very, very important to use Jocko to manage him because he will set the pace for Gohan, which will allow him to destroy the event here. I decided not to bring the Go Bros because the Go Bros are very, they're not consistent. And they also need time to build up, which you don't really have the option when doing Extreme Super Battle. So I decided not to use them. They were in my original run, but I decided, you know what, I have to micromanage Jocko, which would make much more sense here. So unfortunately, we do get supered here, which is fine. 139k, and then it's 80k of damage. That's really, really bad here. But because we have Kid Gohan, we got the full heal, and things are looking very, very good here. So now, the good thing about it is that we are going to take care of Frieza. And I'm purposely going for Frieza here because Kid Gohan, now that we have his passive activate, he is going to hit way, way harder for that 1 turn. Because I think he gets attack plus 200%. So, again, he's really, really good. We have Hercule at the back who has his passive going on. So he's also very, very good. And then now you can see here, we take care of Frieza here. We should be able to take care of Frieza with the attack stat here. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. And then no super attack from Cole yet, which is pretty nice. But we're still taking 20k of damage, which is insane here. Now Gohan comes in with the clutch, and we get the stun, and now we lower his attack by 22%. I believe. I think 3 turns have passed here. I'm not too sure. Let's see what happens. No, it has not. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. The reason why is because now we have this character stun, and now we can put Jocko in the front here. Now Jocko, even though he's not part of the category, he actually shares a link with Gohan, which is a attack and defensive link, which is Brainiacs. And it's also very, very good. So Jocko is not really dead weight because he still gives Gohan that extra attack and defense from his link skill. So of course, now I see that we could take care of King Cole here, and we're very close to a Dokkan attack. So I definitely want to start next turn with what's his face? With Jocko here, because next stage we are facing multiple enemies. So because of that, it will allow us to have 1 free turn and get the Dokkan attack without getting worried about being supered here. So I make sure not to really try and like kill King Cole here, which we don't do, which is very, very fine. And then my LR Oob here lowers the attack even more, which is very, very nice. And then let's just see here. Yeah, so he has plenty of HP. So I was very happy, by the way, that he did not super. But then I put Gohan in the front here, and I decided to transform because just in case he does decide to super attack us, at least we won't take that much damage here. So I go ahead with the transformation. This beautiful, beautiful animation. And then we take care of King Cole here. Alright, so you can see here. Now we do have double healers on this rotation, but of course I'm going to rotate one of them off. so we do not waste that nice free heal here. Alright, so actually, sorry. So I actually keep Tian on rotation here because I did rotate off Oob here, so I have to make sure I don't have double healers on the same turn here. So there we go. I get as close as possible to get the Dokkan attack and make sure that next turn I will start with it. And we're just right there, so things are looking very, very good. We take double figures, and then Gohan, beautiful 3.3 million attack stat. And we just take out King Cole. Very, very simple. Alright, there we go. And now we are looking very, very good. So again, the trick about doing this no item is to manage Jocko, because Jocko, again, is going to allow you to set the pace here. So boom, there we go. We have Jocko and we have LR Hercule. Now, the only risk about doing this, right, is the key, right? Because Gohan, we need only 5 key spheres. And this actually worked out very, very well because Hercule actually did not have his passive here. So because of that, he's not going to get the Dokkan attack. And we can have Jocko with Gohan because they share Brainiac. So we have a higher attack stat here. So of course, I go for Cooler here. We have the Dokkan attack. And I'm looking at the links here. And I look at the friend here. And he's only 69%. He's not even fully max level 10 here. Which is the same as mine. It's only like leveling 4 and 5. So that just shows you that you don't need a full rainbow team to do this here. But again, it's not really a thing, I guess, in the game of Dokkan. It's just something that's created as a community. So this is why I do the no item runs, because I do enjoy the challenge here. So here we go. We have the Dokkan attack with Gohan, which is perfect. I make sure I hit all those notes. And hopefully I pray that Gohan gets a crit here. But again, still very, very good. And I think the friend had more crits than additional, which is unfortunate. But you know what? It's okay because we got the victory here. So boom. Here comes Gohan. And bam. Ooh. And we get a crit. So that was actually really, really nice there. So now this turn did make me a bit scared, right? Because all the attacks are in the front. Now the thing again is that Hercule, because of his passive, Cooler attack is lowered by 22%. So again, Gohan, he is an attack way, way better. Now the only thing is that I can't really go for Cooler. I have to go for the other characters here because I have to rely on the attack lowering and hopefully that we don't get super, because Cooler right now, no matter what I do, I don't have enough to take him out this turn here. So I make sure I give all these orbs to Tech Tien because again, he's only 55%. And I make sure I go for Trouser here. Alright, so again, you can see here we're taking only 4 figures of damage, which is really nice. And then we take out, I think his name is Dore, right? Yeah, so we take out Dore because he's almost gone here. So we don't have to worry about you. And of course we get super, but that's okay because we did raise our attack here and his attack is lowered. So we can see here that we take only 83, and then compared to the other one, compared to Naze, we take 140k. So that's very, very scary, right? So here we go. We go for Cooler here. Lower the attack here, so we should be okay. And then I'm just praying here that Trouser does not super attack us, because if he does, it's GG and there's nothing I can do here. So I'm just praying that he does not super attack us. We did lower his attack here. And then we take 2 attacks here, which is 11k. But it's enough to take us down to 30%, so we get a full heal. Looking very, very nice here. So again, now we're going to go for the other characters and save Cooler for last, because we did lower his attack here quite a bit here. So nothing really to worry about. And again, I just have to make sure that I actually... So this is actually very lucky here because I do have Jocko next turn. So I was trying to see if maybe I can get the victory here, because Gohan, again, because of his passive, his attack is raised by 200%. So he will do a lot of damage here. Alright, so I go ahead and give this here to you. Go for Trouser just to make sure he's gone. And then I have here Hercule. Oh, do we actually go for Cooler? I'm not too sure actually anymore. Yeah, okay, we go for Naze. And I have Hercule go for Cooler or Trouser here, just in case he does survive here. But we got very, very lucky here. So boom, there we go. Double figures, looking very, very nice. And then we go for... Do I go for Naze? Oh, I do. Okay, so perfect. So now Naze is gone here. And this is where it became very, very clutch. Because there's no super attack here. So I was very, very happy. And then there's Gohan at 2 million. So we definitely take care of Cooler here, for sure. There we go. Beautiful crit. And then we have Hercule take out Trouser because he has a beautiful attack stat. And then... Kaboom! Just like that. So again, this was very, very good. Because now we only have 2 enemies and we start off with a stun from Jocko. So this is really looking very, very nice here. You could actually do this with multiple enemies. So if you have the Cell Juniors or Bojack's team, you can actually still complete it. I got to this point, I think, about like 10 times. The only thing that's unlucky is, as you can see here, the attacks are in the front. If Gohan gets super attack in that first spot, then it's GG. So that's just basically RNG here. But because of Jocko, we don't have to worry about that. I am going to have Oob go for the Fat Boo here, because there's no way we can kill him. He has the most HP. So we might as well just lower down his attack and just go for Bobbity, because Bobbity doesn't have that much HP here. So, well, he actually does have a lot of HP, but he's the one that has the least amount of HP here. So I'm just praying that hopefully the LR Oob here gets the additional super so we can lower attack even more. But he does not, which is fine here. And then I have Gohan go for Bobbity. And then kaboom, we're slowly depleting that health bar. Now again, this was very, very lucky here. The reason why is because if we look at this turn here, this was very, very scary. So basically, the attacks are spread everywhere. Now we only have one attack in the middle, which is the, or actually we have two attacks here with the Fat Boo here. But I'm just praying, hoping, right, that we don't get supered in this turn here. And if we do, then hopefully the kid Gohan at the back gets a dodge here, because he has 17 dodge. But this one here, this was very, very risky here. And I will say that we got lucky as well, because Bobby is only attacking at the back. And that's very good as well, because we haven't lowered his attack as well here. So I might as well just keep going for the Fat Kid Boo with Tien, and then I go with Gohan to attack Bobbity here, and maybe we get the stun here. That was the strategy. Hopefully it paid through, because this was like, this is as good as it gets when it comes to no item runs here, as far as RNG here. Because again, this is very, very difficult. If we had the Kid Trunks from the movie hero, or from the Broly movie, sorry, this would have been way, way easier. But I mean, Global is lacking here. So now you can see here we're taking 4 figures and we do get supered, which is okay. I wish it was after he did his super attack, but you can see we took 200k of damage, which was very, very scary to me. So again, we just had to roll with it. I had Tien go for Majin Buu, so to make sure we don't take that much damage here. Because right now his attack is lower, I think, by 52%, and then we take 10k. So now this is where Gohan has to become very, very clutch. He needs to either dodge or stun Bobbity here. So here we go, and then boom, we get the stun. I was super, super happy. And then we get the heal from Oob. So now things are looking very, very good here. Now we can kind of micromanage Majin Buu here, because we did stun Bobby here. And we also have Hercule, who has his passive as well here. So again, this is very, very good. So I decided to put Gohan in the front, because that's where most of the attacks are going to be. And if we get supered, then hopefully it's going to be the front here. So of course I go for Bobbity here, and then I have the LR Oob go for Fat Boo here, just like that. And then I have Hercule go back here on Bobbity, just to make sure that he's sticking out of the picture here. Alright, so there we go, beautiful. And then here comes Gohan 2.1. So things are looking still very, very good, but now things are still very, very scary, because even though we lowered the attack here for Majin Buu, and we do get the additional, which actually did come in very, very clutch here, we have Jocko next turn, and Jocko doesn't have his passive anymore, so it was actually very, very scary here. But here we go, we lower the attack here of Majin Buu, and out of all the places we get supered here, but level 3 dodge comes in clutch, so we don't have to worry about our HP, and it's looking very, very good. And then here comes Hercule, who takes out Bobbity here, which is very, very nice here. And then there comes the 50% chance of dodge here. So now things are looking very, very good. Now the only thing that's running through my mind right now is that hopefully Jocko does not get supered at the back. That's my biggest worry right now, because he is super, super vulnerable here. So now we're at full HP, and I'm just praying that please don't super the back. Don't you dare super the back here. And then we see here Gohan. Now he's tanking very, very well, because we lowered the attack so many times here that it doesn't even matter here. And now we're just slowly, slowly taking apart Majin Buu here. So again, this is very, very difficult even with only 2 characters, because he has so much HP. And he also super attacks every single freaking turn here. As you can see, he super attacks again, and at all places in the middle here. So we do take a lot of damage here. So I'm very scared for Jocko here. So Jocko takes 11k, which is fine. And then we have this rotation here. So this is, again, is still very, very scary, because all it takes is one super attack. If it's either the Kid Gohan or the LR Oob, we are in trouble here. So I make sure I transform. Now the reason why I transform as well is because the Tech Gohan here, once he transforms, he actually has a medium chance of stunning the enemy. So I was relying on that. Plus, we also had the Kid Gohan at the back that can also stun. So I was just praying, hoping that we actually get the stun here. So I go ahead and give this all to the Gohan here. I give this here to Oob, and I make sure I get a super attack with the Gohan here. So here we go. We take double figures, of course, and now he has passive activated. And then here comes Gohan 2.8. So he's gonna do a lot of damage here. And also we have here the LR Oob here, who's also gonna massively lower his attack as well. So things are looking very, very good. So now we're taking double figures. And then here comes LR Oob, doing a lot of damage here. So now I'm like, okay, this is gonna be double figures here, right? So here we go. So we get hit, double figures, which is fine. And then here comes the Kid Gohan. Now this, again, was like very, very clutch. Because Gohan here, what happens here is that, of course, we get super to have all places. But there comes the dodges. And that was how we won, my boys. If we got hit by that, we would have lost. I would have been so pissed. But we actually got the victory here. And I make sure I transform with Gohan because we're also going to increase his defense, do more damage here. And that is a run, my boy. So that is number 8 here. So shout out to the Masked Negan, like my boy Gacha Talk says. We are coming for that crown. And shout out to the Truth. But we actually have it done here. So the first one on Global to do a no item run on the stage here. Number 8. Now I can finally tackle the Ginyu Force, which I'm honestly just kind of putting away here because I don't use the Ginyu Force. Or I don't use the LRs. And for me to invest orbs into them is like, it kind of hurts my heart here. But I will have to do it here anyway. So I'm just taking my time on that one here. But we finally got 8 out of 10 here done in the books. So we are 1 up on the Masked Negan here on the global side here. So, but shout out to him as well here. Alright, so here we go. Here comes Gohan, and we take out Majin Buu. I am jumping. I am super happy, and we have the run here. Alright, so that is the video, my boys. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you hit the like button. Sub for more videos, comment down below. And hopefully, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace!